question for you. Have you ever had cinnamon toast the right way? I'm not talking about just popping it in the toaster and sprinkling cinnamon and sugar on it. This cinnamon toast is so good you can even eat it like a dessert. It is very sweet. We've tried to recreate this recipe because as growing up as a little girl, my great-grandmother staying the summers with her, she would make this for us in the morning for breakfast. It's simply delicious. So let me show you how. We start with some plain white sandwich bread. You can use wheat too if you're trying to do a little more healthier, even though it has a lot of sugar on it, so it's not extremely healthy. So I start with my slices of bread, some butter, just plain butter. I butter both sides of the bread. So you butter the first side, and then you're going to sprinkle your cinnamon and sugar mixture, which is just sugar and cinnamon stirred up in a little shaker. And you can kind of put however much you want, a lot, a little, depending on how sweet you want it. I just kind of try to make sure it's all coated. Then I flip it over, and we butter the other side. You want to make sure you get all the edges buttered and everything. And then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on this side also. And that's how you prepare your cinnamon toast. Then, I like to use a cast iron skillet. It seems to heat pretty good. It doesn't stick to the pan like it would on a regular pan that you would use. I kind of started preheating the pan, so it's kind of already warm. And I kind of do it a little bit past medium, but not super low, because you want to brown both sides of the toast. So you're just going to put it in the pan, and we're going to let the first side brown. And while that's browning, this is the secret ingredient that makes the cinnamon toast simply delectable. Sweetened condensed milk. Of course, you don't need a lot, so whatever you have left over in your can, you can just keep it in the bowl, and if you're preparing it during the week, you can use it all week long. This will come into play after we flip the bread. All right, so this is about how golden brown you want it. Now you want to flip the other side. Now here's your key trick. The sweetened condensed milk. I just use a spoon. You don't want to put a whole bunch, but while your other side's browning, you want to spoon some right in the middle of your cinnamon toast. And the heat kind of draws it into the bread. And I just kind of spread it around so it kind of coats it. And we wait for the other side to brown. You see the milk's kind of starting to soak in a little bit. Okay, so now the other side is brown. And then I just serve it on a little plate. You can cut it in half or whatever you want to do with it. And so it is really hot, but let's see how we did. It's great. Very sweet though. So, why don't you take it for a whirl and try some real cinnamon toast?